And we're on.
Okay, welcome to our Wednesday night, the squad call. So we do not have Brian Fryer tonight, but however, and I know some of you will be listening to the recording of this, we had two winners of the 30-minute one-on-one coaching with Brian. We had Corinne Zachary and Mary Kate Murphy win that challenge. So we thought tonight we would have both Corinne and Mary Kate share about their coaching calls with Brian. But before that, I want to pass it on to, is it just Jackie or Jackie and Terry?
Jackie and Terry.
Jackie and Terry to share some things with you guys tonight. So go ahead, Jackie and Terry.
Okay, so I'll start, Terry, and then I'll hand it to you. Okay, we just want to talk about the Bedtime Belly Buster Challenge that is occurring starting Sunday. We realize some people have already started, and that's fine. You know, we know it's a gimmick. You can do this anytime, but we really want to push this Sunday start, be very excited about it. I'm finding as many good things as I can. You saw I found that great post for everybody to tag their people on. And I think we got the question from Mary Kate today about, do we want to put all the people, their names in a hat of the challenge that complete it and then draw one winner? And I actually mentioned to Joy, we didn't even talk about this, but I said, what if we awarded one winner out of the people that complete the challenge of the 2 weeks? We award them a belly buster, basically, the Isopro, the greens or fruits, and the sleep spray as a reward for finishing. I don't know what anybody thinks of that. I don't know.
I think it'd be cool to give them a regular shake.
Yeah, I was thinking that, Terry.
Only because they haven't tasted it and they can taste how good our shakes are. Maybe that would be.
It's a good idea too.
You know, just a canister of the shake, right? Isoline. Or...
Go ahead, Mary Kate.
No, if you're going to go as far as like just re-gift them the belly buster, all that, what about like a 9-day? Like get them kind of on the system, get them going.
That's what I'm thinking.
We're going to have quite a few people doing this belly buster.
Yeah.
And we're going to have to, write their names down, and then obviously the ones that complete, have them post that they completed. And I think that there's no way to it has to be a random drawing. I don't see any other way.
So, yeah.
And who's going to do the drawing, Jackie?
Maybe you and I via Zoom.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I love how we did that. Yeah. Let's do it again.
I think that's the best way. That way it looks legit.
Yeah.
I like the 9-day idea. I like the 9-day idea too, because it gives them sort of how to do the cleansing and.
Yeah.
That's a good idea too.
What do you think, Joy?
I like it. I like the 9 days is not a system that I kind of.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I'm hesitating with the 9-day, because I don't really.
I know, but we don't want to, do you want to fund a 30-day?
No.
Not for a belly buster challenge.
No, not for a belly buster challenge. We could
do a shake and cleanse pack.
I think that's better.
A shake and cleanse pack.
And then we can say to them, you're okay with ordering it and shipping it to them? The winner?
Yeah.
And then we can get them to buy the extras, the Ice of Delights, the other stuff, because they're getting
the other two shakes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like it. I think it's a great idea.
And I think that let's put a post up to say that. Joy, do you want to do it? Or
I'll work on it with you.
Yeah, because let's put it up there and say this is, for everybody that completes the 2-week Belly Buster Challenge, everyone will be randomly entered into a drawing where we will pick a name live.
Yeah.
Say live, who is going to win a shake and cleanse pack.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yep. And we have to have the day that we're going to do the drawing.
The 15th. The 20.
Whenever it's done.
Yes, it's the 7th to the 21st, isn't it? So the 22nd, that Monday.
The 22nd when we're all together.
Oh, yes.
I'll do it right here.
We'll do it there. Perfect.
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So, with that being said, though, I was talking to Jackie a little bit about this. This is our time. We've got, I don't know. I know I've got 5 new people who are not doing a system. They're just doing the belly buster. And I know a lot of other people, I know Jackie has a ton too, but now is the time to really educate people on the team page of all the different products we have and really turn these belly buster people on to our different products and let them know what else we offer. So we really got to hit the Facebook, the team page really hard and, you know, just talk about
I think if
system.
everybody can commit to one posting and talking about one product every day, at least one, in
Yeah.
addition to all the rest of the stuff that you do, because they're watching. I have people reaching out to me asking about products that have been talked about on the page. So they're in that
Yeah.
page. You see how powerful it is when we all comment on their stuff. It's a big deal. Like they think this is like the greatest thing since sliced bread. This is our opportunity, all these new people, to show them what a community looks like that is supportive and loving, and to see the possibility for themselves, to see that, oh, it's not so crazy to do this thing.
Mhm.
It's, you know, because most of these people, they've heard about this 30-day system and this other big system. They never taken action on it until now. And so it shows them this whole third party, what do you call it? Recommendation that it's oh, look at how great it really is, and it can really turn somebody. And I know that out of all the new people that we get, I know personally I will pop 2 business builders from the people that I've enrolled in this belly buster.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of taking them in, and then I hate to say like, getting your fingers in them, but you know, letting them know and experience the community, which is fabulous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Speaking about our community, can I just say one more thing? It doesn't have anything to do with the Belly Buster Challenge, but I really wanted to say something that happened, is it today? Today.
Yeah.
We have so as admins to our page, we have a lot of people posting, and you know, we happen to have somebody post today that was sort of complaining.
Negative.
I don't know how many people of you caught that, but you know,
Emily, right?
yeah, she was kind of complaining about the price of shipping and how much the products are, and she hadn't really lost as much as she wanted. You know, Cindy May we have a little WhatsApp group, the admins, and we were talking about, you know, she's like, I'm a little nervous about approving this. We approve just about everything unless it's inappropriate. And the reason that we do that is it's our chance to turn it around. And I just have to say that this negative post turned completely 360 just by the teamwork that this team put in on posting on her comments. You know, we supported her. We gave her education on the cost of the products. We told her, you know, we basically got her from here to here in like less than 15 minutes because our squad got on and supported her.
Like this,
negative.
like all at once. It was crazy.
So fast.
It was great.
So, you know, I really want people to be, you know, to watch for those posts. I know Jackie wasn't around at that she was working out, but I'm not afraid to put those posts. We put everything in there, you know, like, you know, unless it's inappropriate and we have like naked people in there, but anyhow, but you know, it's really our chance to get that out and people understand that this is a real community. People have real, you know, concerns, and we'll address them. And I'm telling you, if you guys get a chance to go back, it was Emily.
What's your name, Mary Kate?
Emily Slater?
Was that it? The one that had all of the, you know, you remember her because you said, yeah, she's mine.
No, that was Nicole Cronin.
No, it was Nicole Cronin's. It was hers. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you guys get a chance to go back, I mean, that's a real opportunity for us to really come together as a team and turn, you know, something negative into a positive, because not everybody's going to be happy and they're going to be stuck and they don't know where to go and they don't know who to talk to. And she was basically just venting, I think. And I don't think she really knew how many people were going to end up posting, and they were bam, 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 bam like that. So I just wanted to mention that and just say that you guys are incredible, because that was something that Cindy May and I had talked about and how we were going to approach it. And the rest of the team just came right on full force. And it gave me goosebumps because I mean, seriously, you guys do not even know how happy this page makes me, and Jackie too. I mean, it's just the most amazing page. And to be able to have that kind of support and have, you know, turn something that negative into something so positive is just amazing. So I just wanted to.
And just remember that as an admin in Real People, Real Results, I deal with this a lot with people that feel that we're just all Pollyanna and we don't want to address some of the negative stuff that happens or the complaints that people have. And there's a lot of power in exactly what happened today with that post, because it proves that we're real and transparent. And that makes a difference to people in the group and in terms of how they feel about continuing. Because I see it I've been the brunt of it as an admin in Real People, and had people really just cuss me out because they thought we were not putting their posts in because it was a negative or they were frustrated. And so it makes a difference. So anytime we see anything like that, any kind of negative, even on a comment, and you have the opportunity to make a little shift to it, to have them see it a different way, take the opportunity, because everyone's watching it.
Yeah.
Really great.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you, everybody, for that.
I actually had a quick comment to that. I had someone tell me today, no, it was yesterday, a new girl. I mean, she's 3 days in on the system, and she was just like, we're chatting through Messenger or something. I was helping her out. She's my girl's girl, but she's like, at first, like, I love the support. It's great. It's all positive, but is it like a cult? And I just like shut her back message. I was cracking up. I was like, I thought the same thing too. I was like, it's okay. It's all good. No. I mean, like, I told you that. I told Lisa that before signing up. She told you that.
Yeah.
Anyways, and I was like, it's okay. It's just healthy, happy people just wanting to see you do your best. If that's a cult, then it's okay.
Yeah. That's the kind of cult I want to be in.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. So I think everybody gets it, right? Just, let your team members know, the ones that aren't on, if they don't see this. So, okay, Joy, let's move forward with our two beautiful ladies that run the trainings.
So the first one up will be Corinne Zachary. And Corinne, I just feel so blessed to be friends with you. I feel like our friendship's really grown in the last year, maybe even less than a year. I just feel like taking a whole other level. And there's something about you. There really is something really special about you. And I feel we all see it. And it is really a gift for all of us to have you as part of the squad and part of United Champions. So I can't wait to hear. I'm so happy that you won the challenge, and I can't wait to hear what opened up for you in your one-on-one coaching call with Brian. So, Corinne, let's hear from you.
Thank you. And I'm beyond blessed to have you in my life, Joy. You know that. And all of you guys, especially lately. All right. So my coaching call with Brian Fryer, which I'm so grateful for. I kept texting Joy back, thank you, because even just having him a part of our group is just huge. I mean, I don't really believe that my people or the people I enrolled and have in my downline really understand how great it is that he's coaching us. And it's free because we have leadership that knows that it's required for our team, so they invest in us. And if they're not on it, not watching it, it's just a shame, because it's, I don't know, I think it's just ridiculous. So I tag everybody in all the past videos as well. So with that said, if you're not following Brian Fryer on Facebook or watching his videos in our group, get in there as soon as possible and watch the replays. Now, my call with Brian Fryer was a half hour, so he could only really address, so much. And I really wanted him to address the commitment level of the people that I enroll and how I can improve that, because I find that that's a reoccurring issue. So the first thing he wanted me to think of or start to reflect on was the root causes of for the people's loss of commitment that I enrolled. Is there a system? Are you teaching them a system? And from the start of the year, that's where this team took a big turn. We have a system that if you're not following the system, again, shame on you. We have all the tools right here. When I first enrolled with Tyson, and he was pretty new at the time, we had no clue what we were doing. We were just watching videos and watching people and just learning by failing. And, kudos to Tyson, because he never showed that to me. He never showed like that he was even like flinching. You know what I mean? So he always kept it cool, and I always looked for the solutions. Like he told me, there's always a solution. And so he told me to think about, what I'm doing. So I want to really focus on being clearer on what the system is, and I have been. So that's key, and I want to keep doing that. So I want to see how that's going to shift since starting the beginning of the year with the squad and the United Champions. And one thing that I know that has helped me tremendously from the start of the year is leading all the other groups. They're still there. I'm still a part of them, but I'm not posting in them. People tag me in them. There are different business groups that I'm in. And that my upline direct, that are in those groups, and they'll tag me. But I don't really comment unless it's a congratulations, because I'm not duplicating that, because it's confusing.
Right.
And it's got to be duplicatable. It's got to be simple, because that's the easy part of the business. The hard part is all the other stuff, closing, right? Networking, belief, right? The easy part should be the system. And if I have people in 6 groups, who's going to want to stick with that? Nobody. Okay, so the next thing we talked about was he was talking about typical responses of people when they have a prospect that wants to get ready. And he was saying, we all say, oh, good, great, let's like sign the dotted line, let's get started. He's advising you just like slow down. So he's saying, slow down with that. Really connect with someone, pain points, and find why they want to do this. What are their top 3 goals? Whether it's building a business or losing weight, what do they want to do? And slow down. If they don't sign up on the first phone call, it's okay, right? I have people like this where this week I talked to someone on the phone, and I found myself talking about myself at some points. I kept telling myself, okay, stop. Turn it back to her. So I kept stopping myself, say, wait, all right, enough about me, back to you, because we do have the tendency to kind of deflect and turn it back on us when it really has nothing to do with us. It's all about that person, and showing them that you genuinely want to assist them, whether or not they sign up with your company. And I did a video like this on the book that I'm reading, but Brian Fryer says the same thing. He says, like, don't just discount people. If they're not ready, they're still in your newsfeed. They're still watching. They're still a part of your content, right? He does this. He has a survey. So if you want to do coaching with him, he has an online survey. You can take it on Google Forms if you want to. And this is something I'm considering. I'm thinking about. It's a survey. Send them a survey. What are your top 3 goals? What do you want to do? So it's a little preliminary questionnaire where somebody would understand, well, you would understand exactly what the person's looking for and what they require, and see if they're a good fit, and using that language. Well, I want to see if you're a good fit for this, because not everyone's a good fit. If you just come at them like everyone's a good fit, sign on the dotted line, it's not, no one wants to be sold to. I mean, I was just joking with Tyson on Sunday, how many people reached out to me in the last day or 2 days, selling me something, sending me videos, not saying hello, telling me to join their company, showing me their bank draft, and saying to me that I'm a punk for not showing them mine.
My goodness.
Yeah, they were showing me, their money that they were making, and because the inbox was, there was no hello. It was just, would you like to make $500 to $1,500 a month? And I said, thank you. I'm already doing that. I appreciate it. So he was like, show me. He got really defensive. And I said, and by the way, I use is this marketing strategy working for you? Because it's not, I don't think it's gonna work. So I tell them all that. They get really mad. But he wasn't happy because it's not working for him. The marketing strategy is not working for him. So he then proceeded to show me the money he's making on a weekly basis. And he wanted to know mine. I told him, you're not the IRS. So that was the end of that. And then I blocked him.
People are crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, it's almost done, almost done. So now, you want your, okay, goals, finding out what your person's goal is, and listen, and just being a good listener. We really just talked about that. Being a good listener, finding out what someone's pain points are, because down the line, like, let's say, like, Tyson enrolled me, right? Like, I ran after him to enroll me at that point. Remember, I was like, sign me up, sign me up. So, but my pain points were, I wanted a business. I really wanted a business that could really help people. And he could use, that, as my pain point, where, like, I left teaching. I wanted a new career. I wanted something better for myself, bigger for myself. And he could always say, like, if I came to him and be like, I'm quitting, because I have girls that do that to me. I'm quitting, like, I'm their boss. So if I'm quitting, right, Tyson could say to me, well, Corinne, remember when you enrolled, you told me that, you really wanted to change lives. You wanted something bigger for yourself. So remembering what someone really is all about and what they're there for is really important. And even if it's a little slower in the enrollment process, it's still going to be better because people respect you more. That's really what I took from Brian Fryer's call. It wasn't long enough, but we have him here, and he also has the Social Selling Society, which is pretty cool. And it's not.
I'm really glad that he sort of went over that part of the business as opposed to just all the social media, because you have a real good handle on the social media is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, that's what we went on to talk about. So
I mean, that's great, Joy. I mean, that he's doing that, because I mean, clearly he's been very successful.
Yeah.
At the top of his last company. So,
and even how he does the survey, Jackie, like, what are the 3 top things? It's almost like a momentum education or like a synergy. You have that before you get into that workshop too.
Right.
As you're speaking to Corinne, I'm really going, wow, like, he's definitely a huge asset to this, to the squad.
He is.
I'm going to reach out to him tomorrow, and I want to see if he could put something else together for us at some point. And I don't know what it's going to look like yet, but I'm willing to invest in him again for us.
He's like a game changer. There are so many social media, network marketing, self-proclaimed coaches out there. And me and Tyson have a few that are always after us. Him and me, we got the same ones on us, always trying to sell us something. And he is the real deal. Like,
So relatable.
yeah. There's these network marketing. What is it? Network Marketing Pro, or what is it called? No, I forget what it's called. ML, whatever it's called. I don't know. There's a company that sells network marketing.
Oh, MLM Pros.
Yeah, it's a network marketing company for network marketers.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I've had someone reach out to me from that company and say, why are you coaching with Brian Fryer and not me? And like, why are you ask for feedback? It was actually pretty funny.
I like that one.
Careful what you wish for.
Are you open to feedback?
Oh man.
Awesome.
Thank you, Corinne. That was great, like always. I look forward to spending time with you on May 18th, by the way.
Yay.
We're going to Boston. We are going to learn some things from Subi Zimmerman, so I'm sure we'll be sharing on the squad.
Oh, can I say something right before Mary Kate speaks?
Yeah, you're going to introduce Mary Kate. So yeah.
Awesome. I will. I just wanted to say that I have sort of taken a back seat on Instagram, and cut way back on obviously. I mean, I'm posting like once or twice, maybe 3 times a day, if that. My goal has been, because I'm focusing on Facebook. So my goal was, and I talked with Terry about this, is to try to maintain 5,000 and unfollow everybody except the people that I really want to follow. So I've been experimenting, and I'm down to 800 people that I'm following, and I'm still at 5,300, and I'm only posting once, most times once or twice, usually my flower, and maybe one other post a day, because I've been totally on Facebook. So it's been very interesting, because I'm looking through the people that I've been following. They're in Malaysia, they're in, they don't even speak English. And so every day I go through and I like unfollow like 10, 20 people when they've got like 100 followers or, and I go through and I find people that I want to follow. So it's just an experiment.
Jackie, the guy that is really, he's called like Wolf something. I've posted his video.
Yeah, he's good.
He says you should really only be posting 3 times a day. I dropped dramatically. It just got too overwhelming for me, and I felt like
It was.
I really wanted to focus on Facebook content.
Mhm.
And if I was gonna do that, I had to like just get a grip with
Yeah,
with
it's a
Instagram.
time.
I
And
wasn't
that's
gonna be
Mary
able to post
Kate, you had
20 times.
said that from the beginning, remember, girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys still doing Instamacro though, Jackie? So you're
No.
unfollowing. You stopped Instamacro.
I stopped after it ran out. I stopped and I said, you know what? I want to focus on Facebook. I don't have enough time in a day to do 12 posts. I didn't feel like I was being able to be authentic because I was just trying to find a picture to throw up and get something up. I'm not Lighty, that's okay. I'm not intended to be her. And I really wanted to, Brian makes such logical sense about Facebook. It's marketing. It is absolutely marketing us, and it takes time and consistency and effort. And I don't know. I mean, look, I don't have twins like Mary Kate, and I don't have a full-time job. And even I run a house, but I couldn't even, it was exhausting me, so it's an experiment. I'll keep you guys up to date. I'm really going to try to maintain the 5,000. And at first I was dropping 50 a day, like literally I would go in the morning and I'm like, oh my God, 50 more gone. But like yesterday, it was only like I lost 6 and I was like, ooh, maybe it's kind of evening out. I don't know. So it's just an experiment I wanted to tell you guys about. So.
And I have a question, Jackie. Are you still doing the call to action on Instagram? Like every once in a while, a call to action?
Every once in a while. I did my before and after with a call to action attached to it. I did that because I already had it and I just threw it up.
Did you get any inboxes from that?
No, I haven't yet for me. And it's just because I don't have the right, I don't think I have the right audience from it's not enough. They're not my tribe yet. They're not my target yet. So, that's okay. I'm not hung up on it. And I'm not giving up on it. I just want to focus on Facebook. And you know what? I'll be honest with you. This belly buster thing has brought people out of the woodwork for me. And I have more people than I even have the time to talk to right now. And so it's really been a great thing for me. And I think it's also the combination, all of these people, remember, that respond to you for the belly buster have been watching you, everything that you've been doing on your Facebook page. And so it's evidence that it works. It's just, it took a different kind of a post to get them to respond.
Yeah.
It's been great. I'm really pleased with it. So, okay. So let's bring on beautiful Mary Kate, who is one of our top millennials as well here on the team, mother of two fantastic boy twins. And Mary Kate's a powerhouse in her own right. Boy twins. Well, the 2 boys.
Naked boy twins.
Very naked. Yes, they love to be naked, is Mary Kate will attest to. And so, Mary Kate, why don't you share with us about your coaching call?
Yes, and thank you again, Joy, for that opportunity. Amazing. So if you ever have the chance, guys, absolutely, it's so worth it. And what you guys were saying, so relatable. I love this guy because it's just like I'm talking to a buddy, Anyways, so that resonated with me. So I was focusing on, I like that you did that, Corinne. Boop, I didn't even think of that. Like, I didn't even think like, oh, ask him more about like the business side of things. I was just focusing on like social media and give me the goods. What do you got? But I was really curious about honing in on my call to action post and my product post. And for anyone who's on this call, maybe who still doesn't know what the call to action post is, that's when you literally finish your post by saying, message me for details, or feel free to comment below if you want more information. You're asking them to do something, an action. And he just teaches so simply. You're like, oh yeah, duh, when I think of that. Something we can all do, guys. It may take us some time, but it's so worth it. Do homework and research on yourself. Do research on your own posts. What's having success? What's not? Make a list. I did that actually like a couple weeks ago. And I broke it down into categories like lifestyle posts, just plain old my kids post, exercise post, product post, you know, break it down in some categories and really start to like tally like which has the most likes, you know, and time of day.
Yeah.
Day. You know, we're always going day to day and we're just like, gotta get a post out. But like really think about it, put some logic into it and some thought. So as I mentioned in today's video in the squad, 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning to like 4, we all know it's like hit or miss. We all know that. We put up a post during that time and it's not like, you just never know. You never know. On the weekends, you can tell that, I mean, you know that people are going to be more engaging and, you know, but it's hit or miss Monday through Friday. So, you know, he said, why, if you know it's going to be hit or miss, why would you put a product post during that time? Or, you know, why would you, you know, do a call to action during that time? You know, just be engaging with your audience, be fun during that time. But like, you know, if it's like an important product and you really want your audience to see it, like, you know, make sure it's time that first, you know, guaranteed time, which is at night. You know, which really actually is, you know, 5 p.m. on, you can go with. So yeah, take that into consideration. Yeah, a product post, make them short. You know, if you want to go into the details and the science of that product, well, use, you know, real people results or use whatever prospecting page you're using, you know, to do that information. And, oh yeah, so when you think about your audience, this really helped me. First, know your audience. Who's your target audience? You know, mine is busy moms and women in general, but more geared towards moms. And so my focus when I want like a call to action post or even a lifestyle post, focus on their struggles. You know, like something he brought up, he's like, so what is like, okay, a tired mom. Well, why is she tired? Well, she's tired because she's always running around. She's doing the grocery shopping. She's doing the laundry. She's cleaning up like messes around the house. Like, you know, like we'll talk about that. You know, it was like a no-brainer. I'm like, yeah, why don't I, you know, pulling those emotional strings, but of course, be real about it. And so whether it be a product type post or a call to action post, it's like, he broke it down into like the most simple system, and he already trained us on it really, but really think of it as a system, because that will make it easier for us. Okay. First, start with a question. Not just any question, but like start with a smart question. And of course you want them to say yes. You know, you don't want to have them thinking about it a lot. Like he put up, he made an example of a post I did the other day. It was on energy drinks. Okay, and I picture of Red Bull and like the 5-hour energy shot and the Monster can and whatever. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm really going to get these people. Like, oh, they're going to say yes. I've drinking one of these like cans of energy, whatever. And so that's what I said, who's like had one of these, you know? Okay, well, most people has, but why did that grab their attention, you know? So how he posed it was like, you know, who's been so tired that come afternoon, you know, you just find yourself reaching for the easiest thing, you know, then it just makes it more relatable. So it's all how you pose that question. Or like one example he gave, like, have you ever been depleted of energy after getting the kids to school, you know, coming home, cleaning the house, that you end up grabbing the easiest thing? Or, you know, so that would be in my case. So connect with an emotion in the question. And then one-liner story, I struggled with this because this, or I felt the same way, blah. One simple line, story about you. And then after that, the line below, so grateful that I'm not experiencing that anymore because I finally found something that worked for me. You know, boom. That's all you needed. Question, your little one-liner story, and then how you're feeling now. Like, we all know that, but how often do we do it? You go to his page, you see him doing it a lot. Anyways, so that helped me just gain some clarity. And also, a huge key takeaway is the spacing in our posts. Be very mindful of it. It is all marketing. You know, just when you look at a magazine, okay, they didn't put the letters there for a certain way. They didn't put the picture over there a certain way. They strategically thought about it. Well, the same thing is about a post, you know? So be mindful. If it's going to be a lengthier post where the person has to click read more, that better be at night where someone has more time. I think during the day, someone has a time to click see more. People 14 times a day, they're on Facebook, okay, but they're usually on for like quite a little time. It's not to the night when they have more time to relax, put their feet up and start reading something. So yeah, and the spacing, like when you put like a paragraph, it's not visually pleasing on the eye. Space it out. But again, not be too spacing, because you don't want to have to be going on to see more. So it's definitely coming at your post from a marketing standpoint, and how the reader's going to read it. So that helped me. And yeah, I feel like those were my key takeaways. Like, product post, call to action post, be mindful of the time of day you're doing it. Be mindful how much you're writing. Be mindful of the spacing. And when you do a product, or if you do a call to action post, and think of that system question to have like an emotional connection, your simple story, and then how you're feeling now. So I hope that, also one thing, too, the call to action post, be mindful of always writing at the bottom, feel free to inbox me. Be mindful of that, because a lot of people are like, that's like one more step. I got to open up the messenger. Then, yeah, he says, try, doing like comment me below if you want more information. That's all they have to do. Then you'll contact them. So I'm going to try that out, because in my call to action post, I get a lot of likes, which is great, but I don't get a lot of action yet. I've had some action, but not where I'd like it to be. So maybe I'm asking too much for them. Maybe if I just start saying comment me below, some people on the sidelines might come forward a little bit more.
Yeah, or drop the emoji, the kind of thing like.
Yeah, that too, absolutely.
Emoji or something like that.
Yep.
Do that too.
Yeah. So yeah, I hope that was helpful for you guys.
Yeah. Thank you.
Mary C, hi. That was great. Thank you. Did he cover anything with putting emojis in the actual copy? Like, how Lighty does so much with the emojis. Did he cover that?
We didn't cover emojis. That's a good question, Joy. I wish I asked it.
I'm going to ask him tomorrow.
Yeah. And that's something also, ask him. I'll try to look into that too. Just Googling social media trends on the power of emojis. I definitely see them more, but I don't know if they're as important as what Lighty says they are. I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to say, because, it depends on the person who's reading the post. Sometimes, honestly, those of us who have over 50 eyes, I can't quite make out what they are sometimes. And I do stop sometimes, but I think that's because I'm into it. I don't know if I'm a normal Joe, if they're that into it, or if it just attracts the eye into the post more. And it honestly doesn't even matter what the little emoji is. I don't know.
Joy does, or Jackie, whoever's friend, because I'm not friends with him. I just follow. Well, I don't even know if I follow him. I don't know. But does Brian use them in his post?
I don't
know, because I don't think so.
No, I don't think.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Not like Lighty does.
No. Lighty's,
She's using more these days. She's drinking too much wine.
Yeah, she's got all the wine emojis going.
Cheers!
Oh, God.
Oh my goodness.
Anyhow, yeah, that's awesome.
I've been finding the stupider and the more mindless the post, the more the engagement.
Oh my God.
Like this morning, I was listening to Abraham Hicks, and she had this amazing, deep quote. And I'm like, oh, forget my morning mindset type thing. I'm going to post this because this is great. Who wouldn't want to hear this? No one liked it. It was 3 people liked it, maybe an hour later. I'm like, the hell? But the next one I write because I see another dead deer on the road.
Oh yeah, I saw that was a great post.
I hate it. It was leaning over it was blood everywhere. It was terrible.
Oh,
anyway, so I write, if is it like something like, why am I always so upset about seeing dead deer? Like, shouldn't I be used to this? Something like that. I got all these comments. People love it. I put a deer in the, like, you know, or like the scam call I got from India. Like I wrote.
Oh yeah, that was funny. That was
I got
funny.
100 likes.
Yeah, because it's real. It's real.
I mean, we're recording,
Yeah.
so we're recording this, but people are dumb. They like
Here's
does use
Brian's
emojis.
posts. He uses select emojis. He does not use a ton, Mary Kate.
Mm-hmm.
He uses the smile face a lot at the end, but as a general rule, I mean, here's another one.
Yeah, the yummy pizza one too.
Yeah,
Like,
like just a couple.
Yeah. Honestly, guys, do yourselves a favor, and would take a lot of time. It would take maybe like a whole morning. I don't even know that long. Maybe not that long. But he's like, have you ever taken the time to look at the last 30 days of your post?
Wow. No.
Oh yeah.
No.
Do you know how much you learn about your own content and your followers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's like
I mean, I
300
look at the,
posts.
like the last few, but not really. 'Cause, I mean, like Corinne said, you know, when you have a stupid or interactive post, like it's insane. The interaction, crazy. And then other ones that you think are brilliant get nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing, not even a
So
like.
true. So true.
I find that, you know, maybe this is why, you know, Lighty's super successful with engaging people, but I noticed that a lot of times people just write the word God and you should not use God. Don't go using God. But I find that every time I see a post that says anything with the word God, people are like,
Got it.
Come on.
It's her
maybe
following.
you should just write like thank God at the end, kind of like the Muslims always say, like, you know.
But you know that is her following too.
I know.
You know, so whether it's God or whether it's vaccine, if she puts vax, same response, you know, for her vaccines.
And wine glasses now. You know,
Yeah,
whatever.
wine glasses, especially since she's doing the wine thing.
So isogenics, they don't have a policy against that, or they let you
you know,
do 5 businesses at once.
You can be in another business, but I mean, I find it I said this to Joy, I find it to be indirect recruiting.
Yeah. Actually. Yeah.
If you're with ISA, I can't talk to you. That's like making
Hashtag integrity.
integrity
For integrity. I actually have a call into Travis Garza, and if I don't hear back from him by tomorrow morning, I'm going to call him again. And I'm sure they're being inundated actually right now. I mean, there's a whole thing with the UK opening and all that, but I am going to get a hold of him because I feel like I've learned so much from her, but I don't really like what she's doing right now. You know,
I feel like she's betraying us, sort of.
it's not even that. I feel like it's not even the betrayal thing. I feel like she's not acting in integrity. So,
Oh, absolutely not.
you know, so the hashtag integrity first is completely bogus. And I don't believe she should have an ID number anymore.
Hey, you want to know something funny? Like, she was saying 2 months ago that, oh, if you do 2 network market coverage at once, that's a conflict of interest. You can't succeed like that. Now, all of a sudden, she's doing the wine thing, isogenics. Get the hell out of here.
But she says it, listen, she qualifies it. It's not two product.
Right. It's not the same.
It's different products. Yeah, I mean, you're
Yeah.
total opposites. You're looking for people that drink a lot in comparison to people that are looking to not drink a lot.
Right.
Yeah, but you know how it shows up to me? It shows up that she is all about the money.
Oh, yeah, she definitely is.
It's
She
all
is.
about the money. It's the greed. It's not about helping people. It's really, that's not even on her radar. So
And you want to know something, too? I'll be completely honest here. Like, her training last month,
Mhm.
not last month, I think
The one we
February.
did. The one we
I
did.
got zero value from it. I was very disappointed that I spent $90 on nothing. Like,
Trust
listen.
me, Tyson, we feel bad because we're the ones that told you
Yeah.
guys to do
No,
it.
listen, it's not your fault. It's not your fault, though. You know, like, it happens.
That
But
was a disappointment.
here's the deal, though.
But Tyson,
If I want to hear about God for 2 hours, that's what church is for.
That's
I go
right.
to church for that every
That's
Sunday. You know, I don't need to hear about it, like, you know, if I'm trying to go my business. So
Tyson, did you know she had surgery though, Tyson? She had surgery.
Did you know?
listen. No offense, but I really don't care. Like, you know, like, pick a different time to have surgery. It doesn't matter. Like, listen, I know plenty of people have surgery. Like, I had surgery before once, but guess what? I still got things done. Like, there's no excuse. Like, I got so tired hearing about the whole, I have all these cramps, all this other thing. Look, I hope she's okay. I wish her the best. But you know what? On her time, not on mine.
No, I agree.
But it's just the type of surgery. I don't want to go, oh my God. We're in a health and wellness company and you're like, I make so much money, so I cut that off. I didn't even have to
about tummy tucks, and all this other garbage, ass implants, Brazilian butt lifts, whatever she can get done. It's like, you know what? It's like enough is enough. Like, you're in the health and wellness business. You're basically telling your clients, your people, be like a Silicon Valley, just get everything done, everything fake tits, fake asses. Like, I just got, I'm over it. I'm done. Done.
It's terrible.
But the lesson to be learned here, and this is what Tyson and we have very deep conversations. But the lesson to be learned here is, if she can go up there, chubby and all that, and get a tummy tuck, and flaunt that she got a tummy tuck, and she's enrolling people like a son of a gun.
Crazy.
Why the hell aren't other people? So
yeah, no, I agree with
you. Still do it too. That's the thing. That's what I see in there, is a lesson that, like, this girl's up there talking about drinking her face off and I don't know, really wacky stuff. Like, people are out to kill her, or that whole week. I unfollow her.
Please.
She's built her tribe from.
But it's her tribe, exactly,
That's her
Jackie.
tribe.
I have no interest in that kind of tribe.
Yeah, I mean, it's her. It's from the vaccines. It's from her religion. It's from what?
No, I thought that you meant the tribe that, like, the drama. She's so much about drama.
Yeah, so but that's who, and so the people that respond, like, to the wine thing, first of all, they're obsessed with doing anything with lighting. If it includes drinking, now they're excited because it's drinking. But I mean, it doesn't matter what she does. They buy in. They have elevated her. So she's up here now, and they think, like, she's a god. Like, oh my God, I want to be like her. I want to, it's easy to fall into that sometimes. She's just like us. She's actually a brilliant marketer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Hey, if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have.
That's right.
I mean,
And I always say that, be grateful for all we learned from her.
Oh yeah.
She just went downhill fast.
Look at the people she's attracting. There's more of those people than there are people with, like, integrity, or people that don't care, that aren't into, like, the designer this and all that.
Right.
If you have to talk about or hashtag your integrity, you don't have integrity.
Exactly.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hashtag.
Yeah.
Oh, Cheryl, I just read what you wrote.
One day she lasted.
Well, we did learn a lot, from her, and I'm grateful. And you know what? Like Jackie said it the other day, we got Brian through her.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm grateful. And I really try, it may sound like I'm being judgmental, but I'm really trying not to judge her. I whether it's her or someone else, Lisa knows this. I got booted out of A Priori for indirect recruiting, because I started Isogenics, and because I was posting about it, they were like, you got to leave. You're done, because it doesn't work that you're promoting both places, and you could still be in another company with them. It didn't matter. It's indirect recruiting. Remember, all of our teams are following her. All of our people are watching her. She's doing lives talking about why she chose wine. And a lot of people don't understand. I mean, they don't understand that Isogenics is the greatest thing, and everybody looks for a shiny new penny. So it's indirect recruiting. It doesn't matter what you said, social media, it's indirect recruiting. No matter how you look at it. Whether it's her or anyone else, it's the reality. Lisa and I had to resign from our positions because of that, with that other company. And you know what? Thank God, because look, we're here now.
Yeah.
This is crazy. I'm learning all this right now. I'm looking at her page. Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah, and she's not gonna. It almost feels like she goes in like gangbusters, makes her money, and then moves on to something else, and then recruits a whole bunch of people to hire her to teach them social media.
Oh no, I'm not.
She's gonna do the same thing with her wine club that she did with us.
I'm not a fan anymore. I'm just not. I'm off the lighty bandwagon.
Get enough.
I jumped off of the
I
parachute.
think there's something like also like kind of like what that guy did when he inboxed me and he was showing me, you know, his bank draft and all that. I think it's just tacky with the whole feed of like new enrollee.
Yes.
New
Oh my
enrollee,
God, I know.
enrollee. My business is booming. You got to do this with me right now. And it's like, I don't know who's getting attracted to that. It's very hard for me to believe.
I think that
Yeah.
it's the people that join her in the wine business because, you know, it's those people she talks about. If you watched her live, she talks about the people that have blown up her feed in her inboxes, people that never wanted to do anything with her before, but now it's about drinking, so they're in. It's very fascinating to watch,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because look, she's got a huge following. I mean, her videos, I mean, she's serious when she talks about them going viral. I mean, 1 million hits on one, and you know,
That's something I think that, you know, Mary Kate was talking about, you know, tracking what's working, what's not working. And I've noticed, especially in the last couple of weeks on my page, like what's working, what's not working, what people respond to, what they don't respond to. But creating content, and this is something I also pay attention to, and Mary Kate probably does too, is what are people sharing?
yes,
Mhm.
yes,
That's huge. And that's what that viral thing is. So like, if you have a video that people share, that takes a lot. I mean, you've got to be good. Like you've got to be talking about something good for people to want to share it. And even if people just share something you posted, like I post stupid memes and people share them all the time.
yeah. I get so excited when I see 5 shares. I'm like, yes.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
that's huge.
It is.
Yeah.
But creating content that people want to share, I feel like it's a combination of having the right audience that actually likes what you post. That's one. And then 2, having shareable content, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Sorry, this is ridiculous. I'm still going back to this. Like, so if I were to contact you and I'm an Isogenics and I want a bottle of wine, you're not going to sell it to me?
Apparently
Well,
Oh.
Yeah. So
what did we say? What did Joy and I said? Let's message her and see what she does.
Yeah, we were like, let's test her.
Heidi, I really want to be with you in the wine business.
But we know you said no Isogenics people. What would you like on a whole different? Oh, Travis Garza put up a wonderful post. Yes, I do remember, Sarah.
Yeah.
And I actually inboxed him after that, and I also emailed him, and then I called him.
And then Michael reposted that on the success page.
Yeah. What would you like for Brian to cover? Because he will be on next week. Anything specifically that you want me to ask him to cover at next week's call?
Whoa, Joy, is that you?
Oh, the paper. Sorry.
Yeah, let's get feedback from you guys, because then it's not just me and Joy figuring it out.
I really like what you know, the second Lisa Smith over there, Mary Kate brought up. How your verbiage looks in a post. I mean, and then maybe talk about the emojis and stuff like that again too. I don't know. Does that seem? I mean, because I thought that was really interesting. You know what Mary Kate was saying about how you space things and how you, I don't know, the content of your post.
And what like gets people to stop, because I feel like
Right.
sometimes, like I think what Mary Kate's post kind of like was with the Red Bull, people would just scroll it because it's not like, you know, it's just a picture of Red Bull. Like I wonder like how that could have been different. Maybe if she was with the Red Bull. I'm not really sure what.
No.
Maybe kids are holding the Red Bull. I don't know.
No, how he put it was like the picture was fine, but it was like, if you look at that post, you can go back and see it. Like he was like, that's a lot of content. Like it was a lot of content. Like, and truth be told, I had taken that content from Real People, Real Results. It was all great content. And it would have been great, but it was way too long. Like way too long.
So
I mean, I shortened it a lot. But it's like, did you know actually where that caffeine is coming from? Like, you know, it's like, here's the difference between natural caffeine and, you know, synthetic caffeine, and, you know, just to inform people. But he's like, here's how I would have like posted that. It's like, start with a different question that's more of an emotional tie to a mom. You know, it's like, so, you know, is it always like, is it just me, or like, Is it normal for moms to be tired at 3 o'clock after, I mean, whatever. And then do the story, space below, like a space, like not just
A line.
Yeah, thank you. Line below and say, yeah, because I used to struggle with that as well. A one-liner about that. And then another line below, so grateful that I'm not experiencing that anymore.
Yeah.
And boom.
Yeah. The other thing that I think we can have him talk about, Joy, he's brought this up on his own, either on his own personal wall or in the Social Selling Society, about the colored posts.
Yeah.
Now, people are so out of control now. They're using it for everything, and it's
I
so
hate it.
overdone that people
I've never done one.
stopping anymore. They just
haven't
go
either.
right through them. They won't even stop. People were saying, I won't even look at them. They're so irritating.
Really?
The girl that does my eyebrows, she wrote one and she goes, "This is gay." She didn't do it again.
People don't understand. Less is more.
Yeah.
One, not every post.
Right.
And then you times 100,000 people doing it all the time. It's completely lost its effectiveness. And he addressed that specifically and had 80 responses of people saying, I won't even look at it. I go right by them.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just, it's overused now.
What if I have Brian cover what not to do, the do's and don'ts?
Yeah.
But, wait, really quickly, but for someone like Nicole Morgado, her post, she does it every single morning. She does it with color. And I think because they're so inspirational and so meaningful, people.
Yeah, hers are good. Yours are good.
It's at the same time, every day. So people expect it.
Once,
Yeah,
but you're doing
that's
it once a
different.
day.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Yeah.
And 6 posts or even 3 a day, all in blocked color.
Yeah.
One, you're making a statement. It's a brand almost. So that's great. And I commend you. And you know what, Corinne, you're the one that came up with the winning belly buster post anyway. And that
I was sitting in my car thinking, I cannot do what everyone else did. I cannot put a picture of a belly I cannot do that. What am I going to do? That's all I kept thinking.
Everybody in the world has copied you.
I know.
I'm in a 2-star Rising Stars WhatsApp group. I think, Lisa, you're in there with me.
Everyone copied it. Yeah.
And they're talking about it. They're like, no, this is the one to use. And they took exactly that one. I was cracking.
Jackie, did they give Corinne credit on that when they talk about it?
No, in fact, Sarah posted hers in there too, because Sarah got 90 responses. Sarah,
Awesome.
I'm going to unmute you. How many responses did you get on that post, Sarah?
I don't know my monitor doesn't work and I look like death warmed over. I got 90 comments on it.
Insane.
Oh my God.
And I just finished. I have notebooks, literally pages and pages. I wrote down all the people that commented and I inboxed every single one of them.
That's crazy.
Who knows but I was overwhelmed. There were so many because it's been a little crazy here and I'm trying, I got to everybody. So now it's just to get back in a conversation and to enroll them in that.
Yeah. Wow. Well, some of them disappeared. I think some of them are full of crap that said that they were in.
Well, they are, but I mean, I've got 6 enrollments off of it. So.
Oh my God.
Did you, Jackie, message
No.
inbox them and then
Yes,
ask
what I
to
was
talk
gonna
and take
say.
it straight to the phone?
We had a whole, we had inboxing verbiage, and if you want it, I can send it to you, Sarah. We had verbiage that Corinne did it all. She created it, when to send the visual of the belly buster, when to send the attached article. She gave us a meal plan that once they enrolled, we could send them a meal plan. We
Okay.
had it all
That's
lined
awesome.
out so that for me, it worked like a dream. I mean, I have 2 more that possibly tomorrow.
Awesome.
So it's been good. Now I will tell you guys that what they're saying is that we can, after this 2 weeks is over, we can bring it back. You're on that thread, Sarah, where they said we can bring it back to say it was such a success. It's making an encore appearance or something like that. And we have verbiage from Jordan. I didn't open it up yet, but I was going to show us that after we launch this one. And then maybe we could do that. Maybe it has more play, more legs.
Yeah. Yeah. Jordan's getting a lot more even the second time around.
Yeah. So, I mean, it might be worth it. And she's got specific verbiage, and Sarah and I both have it. I think, Lisa, you're on that side too, aren't you?
Yeah,
I'm on there. I have her verbiage too.
Yeah. So, I mean, we could possibly do that for a second go round, because for anybody that doesn't think this is worth it, I mean, it is worth it.
It really is.
just for the activity,
Yep.
the conversations that you get to have.
Yeah.
You know,
I
it's
totally
really-
agree. It's reigniting. It can reignite you and just into getting into many conversations.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Awesome.
I just got to enroll them.
Yeah,
And it's
I've been talking to them and have consultations on the phone and learning more about them, but at least establishing a relationship where they're really reaching out to me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I enrolled to 30 days that day, but not any belly buster people, trying to convince them to do 30 days.
Yeah, that's
mine's
what I'm
kind of
doing
like-
too. Kind of asking them their goals on a larger scale.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been great. So we'll figure out that verbiage, Sarah and Lisa, and after this one launches, between the squad, let's try to put that one back out there the way she's doing it, the way she did it, because why not? If it worked for her, we
Sure.
could probably
Yeah,
do
I'm
it.
doing a group that starts on the 11th, and I know everybody's just supposed to be going kind of back into Fresh Start or on this page. It's kind of too many groups for me right now, but
Just like
I,
you said it.
I'm
Correct.
just,
Is
I
that
think I'm doing
Susie's?
one that starts next week.
Sarah, is that Susie's group?
Yes.
Just too many.
Yeah, there is too many, and I don't
United
know.
Champions that's why United Champions is so important for the belly buster, because
Okay.
we're making it that because the exposure is beyond that.
Right,
So
and
it's
that's why they want it back in Fresh Start. Yeah, which that totally makes sense. So maybe I'll just put them all in United Champions. But you guys aren't really doing. Are you doing that right now? Are you doing a belly buster? Yeah, you are.
Yeah, we're
I'm
welcoming
totally fried this
person.
week, you guys. So I apologize, but I posted
Sarah,
that.
every
so it's-
person we're welcoming in. We're letting people know that they're doing the belly buster challenge.
Mhm.
And I put a special post up regarding the belly buster that you can tag them on.
Okay.
And then starting Sunday, it's our intention to post every day to say, let's hear it for the belly busters. Maura
Okay.
is committed to helping with.
And we're using that hashtag, the BB challenge hashtag, to hashtag posts that are related to that. So that way they could search it in the bar. And we have the meal plan in the document.
The files, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Jackie or someone, will you guys do, well, I guess not till Sunday, the official post for like, if you are participating in this challenge, new or old member, whatever, drop your name below so they can all be put.
Entered into,
Yeah.
And then at the
drawing.
end, if you.
I just told this won't be ready for Sunday, so I don't know. I don't think I'll enter them until they order, until we start. I don't know if I'll put them on the page so they don't see all that stuff and they're not even doing it yet.
And Jackie, when we do the drawing in your house, I think we should, on the post, when we work on the post, let's say a live drawing.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Sarah, and to address what you just said, what is that?
Mary Kate.
Sorry, I'm doing my belly buster. Sorry.
I would say don't get too uptight about that. We have a lot of people in United Champions that are already doing it.
Okay.
None of my people are upset about that. None of them have said, hey, I see there's people
Right.
already.
Yeah, they don't care.
They don't care.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because really they know the official start is, and we've told them that this is something you can do every night. It's just this is something
Right.
we're doing as a group.
Okay.
So I think your people will be very comfortable in the group. And the more
And they'll get excited to see like people
Right.
doing it,
Others,
They'll
yeah.
get excited.
Okay.
they are, they're all pumped. And they are.
My monitor's broken, so I have a second monitor, so I can see you guys here, but I have to look at you here. So that's why I'm constantly doing this. It's totally broken. So I can't see what I'm looking at, so I have
How's
to,
everything at your house?
It's great. It's good. It's crazy. Everything's torn apart over there. We can't stay there right now, so we have a rental.
I don't know if
So,
you guys know, Sarah had a fire at her house.
Oh my goodness. I'm
It's
so
all
sorry.
good. Nobody got hurt. I wasn't home, so we just have to get it all fixed with insurance and all that stuff. So we'll be out of there for a bit. I just got my laundry back yesterday. That was overwhelming.
Oh my God.
Oh,
But
Oh my
it's all
gosh.
good. It's okay. I'm just tired from back and forth and all over the place and dealing with the insurance and the
Oh my God.
the house and the fire cleaning people. So
They don't make it
it's
easy.
okay. So
All
that's
right,
why
guys. Joy, I think we're done.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got to get these girls to bed.
all right.
I will
All right.
speak to Brian tomorrow, and I'll let everybody know. I'll let him know about the topics that we want him to cover.
And then Joy, can you and I do the post for the prize for the challenge?
Yeah, we'll talk tomorrow about it, and
Yeah.
then
Okay.
Oh, just so you guys know, for those of you that were not on the United Champions call from before, I covered, Sarah, you would love this. I covered.
Yeah, no, I know. I was trying to get my kids to bed.
Yeah, I covered Be Do Have, but I also mentioned that I'm going to have Angelisa do feminine and masculine energy kind of training and coaching on our next United Champions call.
Oh,
So
that would be great.
it's the week after.
Okay.
I'm really excited to have her. So if you don't know who Angelisa is, you have to be on the call. It's just right, Jackie. I mean,
Perfect.
Yeah, she's awesome.
And
Plus,
I heard you say you're going to be in Boston on May 18th, Missy?
Corinne and I are going to be in Boston May 18th at night, and then on Saturday we have an all-day training with Subi Zimmerman. Not on Instagram. It's about other marketing stuff. But we're going to be in Boston all day in her workshop.
Okay, I'll look into it.
Yeah,
All right.
that's right. Because you're right there.
Sophia, it's time to go to sleep.
Yeah. All right, let me get these girls to bed.
We
Okay,
love you.
thank you.
Bye, Sophia. Send hugs and kisses to Isabel. Corinne, I love you.
Oh,
Sarah.
yeah. Bye.
Good night. Bye, guys.
Stop recording.